Anything else you want to add? You want to talk about your experience at Virginia State University?
I think that at any school, everybody has a love hate experience. There are things that you love, there are things that you may not particularly like. But I think I've had a pretty good experience. I've grown as a young adult into a fully, grown adult, into a mature young woman. The experience I've had as far as like the people I've met, they're great. They were great. Like, I don't know, it doesn't get any better than the HBCU because it's kind of surreal to me that I'm graduating because, and it's going to be kind of sad because I'll never get to be around so many like-minded individuals of color, you know what I'm saying? So many fashion forward individuals of color, so many people that have such amazing goals. And we're always on the same page. Like I'll never get to really be around that as much again. So, you got to take it for what it is, man. HBCU life, VSU, it is really a transformative experience.
Well,
Our name.
let me just say this to you. You have been a complete joy. Uh,
Thank you.
I just really, really. I mean, you're one of those people where my wife and I we watching TV, and then all of a sudden you're on TV singing a song.
Oh my gosh.
I said that was one of my students.
Jesus, please.
So I think that um, your quest has been achieved
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Uh,
And you were a part of that. You are a great professor, man. You are great.
well, and I appreciate that. And the reason why I think part of the reason why I had the philosophy that I had
Hmm.
because I was not as organized. I was not as driven
Right.
as you are.
Hmm.
Had I been that way, no telling where I would be today.
Right.
But the blessing of it is I recognized that
Right.
and realized because I graduated from Virginia State also, so I sat in the same seats that you sat in,
Right.
and I understood and I understand what are some of the trials and tribulations you're going through,
Yeah.
and I think that you I think mission complete. Uh,
Thank
I don't
you.
I, I don't know what grade you're going to get out of this project.
Um,
I'm hoping you get an A, but
me too, man.
um, I is there anything else you want to leave us with?
Well, I kind of just wanted to get into a little bit of what public relations practitioners do.
Okay.
Um, we plan publicly we plan publicity strategies and campaigns. We write and produce presentations and press releases. We deal with inquiries from the public, the press, and related organizations, depending on like who our clients are and whatever the specific situation is, whether it be a crisis management type of situation or just a regular branding, advertisement, marketing campaign type of thing. We organize and attend promotional events such as press conferences, exhibition tours, visits, all of that good stuff. We speak publicly at interviews, or we prep our clients to, speak publicly for their interviews, their press conferences, and presentations. We provide clients with information about new informational and promotional opportunities and current PR campaign progress. We analyze media coverage, and that's actually really important because I did have to take Google Analytics for my public relations practicum class, so I am certified in that. We commission relevant market research. We're basically like the liaison with clients, managerial and journalistic staff about budgets, timescales, and objectives, all that good stuff. And then, I think that the basic principle that we stand on is the ropes model, something that we as public relations practitioners study due to the fact that there is crisis management, public relations, which is normally considered the negative side of public relations. That's where we come in and do damage control for a negative situation to try to make the perception positive, or to make it out as best as we can be to handle that situation. And then, we also still follow the ropes model for regular branding and marketing, promotional, advertisement campaigns. So ropes is actually an acronym that stands for research, objectives, programming, evaluation, and stewardship. In the research stage, we look into the client and the target audience. There are two different types of research, which primary and it's basically designed to implement yourself. And then the secondary is, the findings of other researchers. And then the objective stage is where we answer the question, where do we want to go? And the impact objectives are the design program outcome, and the output objectives are the work that is to be produced for those design program outcomes. The programming stage, we encompass the campaign's theme, the key messages, special events, uncontrolled media, and the controlled media. And then the evaluation stage is, we measure the success of the objectives and determine the areas of improvement based on, the work that we put in so far. After we've done that, it's really just the stewardship stage is the last part of the ropes model. And that's the main tool for maintaining the relationships with the clients that we have. They're difficult to maintain, but it can be difficult. Let me not just automatically outright say that it's difficult to maintain relationships with clients in the stewardship phase, because I think it all depends on how exactly that specific case study has gone. As we follow the ropes model, you might not create long-lasting relationships with everyone. Not everyone might want to come back. Not every client is always going to be in your corner. But as long as you do your job and you do it well, at the end of the day, as PR practitioners, we always focus on customer service. That's our job. That's one of the main things that we focus on. That's our top priority. So as long as they're satisfied and they've gotten what needed to get done and the outcome has given them what they needed, it all works out, but relationships are always key. You want to keep your fan base growing. You want to keep that relationship positive and stimulating and engaging, because then they continue to come back. Then word of mouth spreads. They tell other people come to you. And that's how your business grows. And that's how, you stay with different case studies. That's how you keep the ball rolling. And that's always the main objective for us as PR practitioners. So, I just can't wait. I'm really certain that, I'll be able to get into not just having a job for PR, but I want a career in that, because, it's something that I really love to do. So it'll never feel like work for me.
Wow. That's all I can say is wow. I want to take this opportunity. I think in my mind,
yeah,
you demonstrated a solid grasp on not just PR, but I think, mass communications.
Thank you so much.
I think what goes on in my mind is, what job can we put you in? And how
I'm just ready, man. I'm ready for it all.
Okay. So thank you so much, Whitney.
Thank you so much, Dr. Harris.
We're proud of you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Harris. Hopefully we can edit that out.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. I'll take it. All right, so I'm gonna stop recording right now, okay?
All right.
Chat.